Over 2 years ago, I booked to go back to Batuu in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and LA, but of course I was not able to travel there. Until now. In this vlog, I'm going to be showing you my holiday. I wanted to come back so I could ride on the Rise of Resistance, and I have to say, it's the best ride I've ever been on. The experience is truly special for a Star Wars fan, and you'll get it later on in this video, so stick around for that. You may have watched my previous Galaxy Edge videos back when I went twice in 2019, but unfortunately it wasn't open then, so that's why I wanted to come back for a third time and experience it, and I got to do it twice as well. Let's start the journey then. It felt so good to be finally in a plane, taking off again, up in the air. It's been over 2 years since I was able to get in a plane. This is the pool from the hotel I was staying at. This is the Eclipse Towers in GTA, and I posted this tweet. Then I had to revisit the Hollywood sign again, but this time go above it. Yes, you can go on a hike, an actual guided tour hike, and just stand above the sign. It's an incredible experience. As you can see, it's an amazing view, and it's pretty cool to just be looking down below and seeing the letters, and I will not forget that. Then we went to the Griffith Observatory again, and you get to see the entire LA skyline, which looks absolutely fantastic when the sun is going down a little bit. There was also an almost full moon in the sky as well, and the view, it's one of my favourite views I've experienced. The sunset you get in this city is just so good, and I just love how you can see the Hollywood sign and then the sun setting, and then all the lights start to come on in all of the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of buildings that there is in this city. A few days later, we went to Venice and walked all the way to Santa Monica. I hadn't been to Venice before, but it was better than I thought, and going back to Santa Monica was always nice. I've been on the Ferris wheel twice now. I had to go back on. It's just a great view at the beach, over the sea. After spending a few days by the pool doing nothing, because that's what a holiday is about, doing nothing, we did go to Disneyland, and going into the queue for the Rise of the Resistance is so cool. You have all of the Resistance weaponry and outfits just on display. They just look like they are literal props from the films. The technology they made for the Rey hologram is so good.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9 number 9 shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
A bit of Rise of the Resistance story time. It breaks down a lot, and we were about half an hour into the queue when it broke down first thing in the morning. Literally, as soon as the gates opened, half an hour in, it broke down already. So we had to wait like 2 more hours before we was able to get on it, but it was worth those 2 hours of wait. I'd waited over 2 years to finally be able to go on this, so what's 2 hours, right? But when you get through and you experience this ITS transport ride and the hangar of the Star Destroyer, it is special, and that's just a glorified queue basically to move you onto the ride. But it's definitely worth it because you just see the size of the hangar, you think, no way this is in Disneyland. Like, it's literally a film set. It really is. Hux gives you a speech, and then Kylo joins him, and he uses some of his Force stasis powers, as you'd expect Kylo to do when he's torturing people. Then Finn and other Resistance members break you out, and you're put onto a droid cart, and this is the actual ride of the Rise of the Resistance. This is the best part, of course, and I'm just going to let you watch it almost uncut. I've got to cut a bit out because of copyrighted music, because the music really elevates the experience, of course, because music is the other half of Star Wars. It just makes the experience perfect, and hopefully you enjoy what I experienced. If you've not seen it before, it's insane.
If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time. Escape codes, just blow off. Wait, why are you going up? I said down, up is bad. Up is real bad.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the
Prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run. Resistance personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This destroyer's about.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
Okay, you're clear.
So that was the first thing we did, and I wanted to go on it again, but it was broken throughout the day multiple times. It was down for like 2.5 hours in the afternoon, but at 7 o'clock I noticed there was a 3.5 hour wait, but I thought, let's take it. Yeah, we'll be there till gone 10 o'clock, but it was worth it. It was a bit shorter than that in the end, and it was fantastic. We got to do the second version of the experience, which unfortunately I didn't film because I just wanted to experience it without having to hold on to my phone. And it was also pretty cool coming out in the dark at the entrance where you just saw it in the day. It was nice to see it in the dark. We spent most of the day in Black Spire Outpost, and it was magical seeing the Millennium Falcon again and getting to see our old pal Hondo, of course. Walking through the hallways of the Millennium Falcon never gets old. It's just so cool. You genuinely feel like you are on it. And then I was able to be a pilot, so I was able to pull the hyperdrive levers and maneuver the Millennium Falcon around, which was great. I hadn't been able to pull the hyperdrive levers before. I was a pilot before, in my last vlog I did. But this time, to be able to finally activate Lightspeed, it's indescribable how amazing it is to be when you're a Star Wars fan. Like, you just pull it and you go, it's just so good.
Let's get out.
Another reason I wanted to go back to Galaxy's Edge is so I could buy Cal Kestis' lightsaber. It's something that us fans voted on like 2 years ago, and because of the pandemic it wasn't able to be released. Then it was released, but us outside America couldn't travel there, but I was finally able to go into Doc's shop again and pick up Cal's lightsaber as well as see some of the other cool stuff there. And I also got Luke's compass as well from Battlefront 2. Then I went on Star Tours again, which is always fun. I got the Battle of Coruscant version, which I did not have before. Walking through Black Spire Outpost when fireworks are going off is pretty awesome, because last time when I was with EA, there weren't fireworks going off at that point. The show had ended, so it was nice to see them from the Galaxy's Edge point of view. On the last evening in LA, we had this red moon, which definitely looked really cool, and I'm so glad my S22 Ultra can capture things so far in the distance. It is always sad making that trip to LAX. I never want to do it. Then a long flight home, and then it was back in London. I was able to see London with a great 10 times zoom on my phone, which just looks incredible. Look how clear it was from up there. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on anything. And if you missed any of my previous vlogs, please do go check them out. There is some really fun Star Wars, Battlefront, Jedi Fallen Order events you may have missed. So click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.